You know, I'm sitting here in Percival Fieldhouse, and I have this urge to yell, scream, stomp my feet, and if I do that tonight, I apologize. I know my children won't find that very unusual. Their mom's a huge Thunder fan, so they're used to seeing that kind of behavior. But no, I want to. It's great to be here. It's good to be back in Alumni. This town means a lot to me. It helps shape who I am. There's a lot of people here tonight that have had a big impact on my career, and so I really, appreciate the opportunity to be represented tonight for this distinction award, and I appreciate that very much. I've got to reconnect with the foundation over the past few years with Steve Bird and John Allen, and really appreciate all that you guys do with the Alumni Association and keeping everybody together. That's a really important aspect of this university, and celebrating the past but looking to the future. It's great to see this many people here tonight. Past graduates and the support out here, so that's fantastic. One of the things I always tell my children, I'd like to introduce my family just real quick. And my wife, Cammie, is down here with me. Wife, we'll be married almost 30 years in December. My son, Cade, is an accounting student at OU, and my daughter, Carson, is here tonight. She's a sophomore at Devon Memorial. I also have with me at my table over here my partner, Chad Moore, who is a past recipient of this award, and I believe a 99 graduate, close. And brought with him tonight also his son, AJ, a good buddy of mine. So thank you all for being here. So, but I was going to say, one of the things I try to instill in my children is, taking advantage of your opportunities. And sometimes those opportunities, they don't come easy, and you don't always know what they entail, but I've looked at Northwestern as a place that has really brought a lot of opportunities to me. Whenever I graduated from high school, I knew there was one thing that I wanted to do, and that was continue my football career. I wasn't really done with playing ball, and Northwestern recruited me up here, and had a terrific time, a lot of good seasons, and good opportunities with that. But what I didn't realize was how good the accounting department, how good the professorship here was, and the opportunities that was going to carry me through for the rest of my career. So I'm very thankful for that. John mentioned the antics at Alumni Hall. The reason I didn't go into the details of that, I didn't want to incriminate myself, but it was shortly after I filled out that information, I got an email from my college coach, Lee Brower, and he said, is this still your email address? And I thought, oh gosh, here I'm in trouble. He's going to make me run stairs or something. So I emailed him back. I said, yeah, it's still my email address. Are you going to make me run stairs? And he said, no, I was thinking more about making you run stadiums, which was a lot worse than that. So those stories don't get out anymore, because you just never know if you have to answer your coach again. So, but some of the memories that I do have that I think that I'd like to share with you tonight deal with my professors. The passion that they had for this university was just incredible. Elsie Rogers was a professor of mine and taught various courses. And I'd have to mention that, the other thing that I knew coming out of high school that I wanted to do was major in accounting. But once I became a football player here, the accounting courses were a little bit time-consuming. So I decided that maybe a business degree would be better, and I could major in football at that point in time. So that went along for 2 or 3 years, and I realized that my football career probably wasn't going to go past the university here. I probably need to get back on track with accounting. I had 3 semesters to do that, and juggling my schedule to fit those classes in was a little bit difficult, and it really wasn't working out that well, and just because of the time slots. And Elsie was a teacher that said, why don't you just come to my office, and I'll be grading papers or doing whatever I'm doing. You read the book. I'll be there to answer questions for you, and we'll get through it that way. And so that was, that was something she did not have to do, and something I really appreciated a great deal in the fact that I was able to get through my classes the way that I needed to at that time. And then I think I'd also like to recognize Gayla Jordan, who we lost last month. Gayla was a fantastic professor here, very, very disciplined, very tough in the classroom. She made us work really hard, but she developed a good work ethic in me and in the classroom, and something that I never will forget. And then Dr. Cunningham has heard me many times thank her for her time and coming back to Northwestern while I was still here. I think, did you come back in '88, I believe? And I was lucky enough to have Dr. Cunningham as a professor in my accounting group. She, had a great vision and knew what it took to be successful. She definitely is a tremendous educator, but just knowing, what the CPA exam was going to be like, things that we needed to know. She instilled a governmental course that was more of an elective. It wasn't something you saw every semester or every year, but she had the insight to bring that to the university, and I had a chance to take that class. And for anybody that's taking the CPA exam, there's a good amount of information on governmental accounting, and so I always really appreciate her for doing that. So, but just recognizing this university, long history, 120 years in Oklahoma, one of the oldest universities here. Back in the early days of 1897 and whenever this school started, it was, Northwestern has always been known as the university of helping educate teachers, and those teachers be coming out into the society and making a big impact on others. And that's what this school has really done for me. I've been very blessed to work with a firm like BKD. We're working about 15 states. I help recruit in our Oklahoma City offices, and just the opportunity to work with kids, to bring them in out off the campus to help develop their careers on an ongoing basis. I get to touch those students from not only Oklahoma, but Texas, Arkansas, Missouri, and some of the other states we work in. So as I've done that, I've recognized the value and the appreciation even more of this university. And I just really appreciate the community, of how this community has been behind this university. I hope that you guys that live here in Alva, Enid, and Woodward never take for granted this school. It has been providing so many opportunities, not only for the graduates, but it's in multiples as those graduates go out into the workforce. So it's been a great honor to be here tonight. I thank the Alumni Association, Dr. Cunningham, everyone that's here tonight. Thank you very much.